pitch. We show them what Charlotte, North Carolina is all about. All right, let's rock it. Do it one more time. Any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. She loves to laugh, she loves to sing, she loves anything. She loves to move, she loves to groove, she loves the lovely things. All night, oh, every night. So hold tight, oh baby, hold tight. She said any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. Oh, she said any way you want it, that's the way you need it. Any way you want it. I was alone, I never knew what good love could do. Ooh, then we touch, then we say about loving things. All night, oh, every night. Are you ready? So hold tight, oh baby, you better hold tight. She said any way you want, that's the way you need, anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, angels and demons, Loudon Swain.
Oh yeah, they've arrived. We're gonna make this official. Charlotte, North Carolina, and the surrounding counties, please, big, southern. Richard Speight Jr., founding father, welcome. For Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki.
Yeah! Yeah!
Quick question. I've got the first question.
Bye, Richard. Bye, Richard.
Yes,
bye,
yes.
guys,
First
bye.
question, yes.
Did you do a 12-mile run yesterday?
No, I didn't.
13.
I did 13.
That's where we're at in the schedule, eh?
Yeah,
13.
how are you doing?
Yeah, I got up to about 3.5 a few days ago.
Now, why don't you tell these fine folks...
Oh my God, these people love Jason Mans. These people are Jason maniacs.
We organized by Misha Collins. We were all training to run a marathon in November. And we've all collectively decided it was the worst idea ever. Hence...
And I was the only one to go on record stating that this is a bad idea. Hence, the Bad Idea Tour.
It's not a good idea.
I don't even want to put it on.
It's true, Jensen has been angry about this from the beginning, but also very straightforward about the fact that you would give in to peer pressure. You're like, this is a bad idea.
Not only give in, fully commit. Like,
Fully succumb.
but I was that guy. I bet you can't jump off that bridge. I'm not going to jump off the bridge. It's stupid. You're weak. All right, let's go. Let's do this.
While we're getting naked before we jump.
I fully commit.
That's a
I
lot
didn't
of
realize it was
commitment.
that kind of
I
run.
fully commit.
He was naked. We had to deal with it. Yeah, so we are doing a bunch of us are doing a marathon and hoping to, with the help and coordination of the SPN family, raise some money for some great causes. More details will come out in the days and weeks and
Well,
months
Misha,
to
why
come.
don't you give them, or Rachel, why don't you give them kind of a heads up as to why the hell we're doing this?
Well, first, the Jared and Jensen said that if I run it, then they will. So
Agreed. Deal.
they were
Deal.
like,
Done
if
and
you
done.
can figure out how to do it. So we're going to be raising money for Random Acts, and we're going to be focusing on childhood hunger. So these guys, I'll be serious for a second. These guys make me want to cry on a regular basis because they're so darn freaking kind as well as funny. So, yeah.
I think you mean it's because we're bad actors, and you cry seeing us try to act.
So yeah, we're going to be raising money, and if anybody else wants to run a marathon or set up their own fundraiser and solicit funds from their friends and family, we could turn this into a pyramid scheme. And I'm serious, you will have that opportunity because it is a bad idea, and so we can all get together behind it, right? Isn't this inspirational, what we're doing?
Oh, yeah, it's great.
Oh, it's terrible.
Anyway, thank you guys. We love you, and we look forward to seeing you later.
Also, if you need any information, we'll have all that up on the Random Acts page, and he'll be putting stuff out.
Bye, guys.
And Rachel didn't get to answer your question earlier, Rob. No, you may not tie a rope to her and skateboard through the whole marathon. Sorry, man.
I was really hoping.
You threw that idea out there. I'm shooting it down for you.
God damn it.
Already ran that one through. Yep.
All right, that's it. I give you good people of Charlotte, Jared and Jensen.
Hi, guys and gals.
Hey, Robbie, there's always Uber,
We're gonna Uber
right?
a marathon.
I mean, mile 3, it'll whip us right to mile 25. That's my plan. We'll share.
Has anybody in here run a marathon? What's wrong with you? What is wrong with y'all? And how do we get duped into this? Hi, Charlotte. Very, very excited to be here. Wish we could be here for longer.
Absolutely. North
not-
Carolina's a good state. So is South Carolina.
We're not here for a long time. We're here for a good time.
Okay. Oh, all right. Hey, guys. How are y'all doing? Yeah? You look fantastic.
Power red, huh, Norton? Power red.
Going with a strong, bold choice back there, I
I have
see.
gummy bears.
Yeah. Strong. We'll have to talk to him about that later. All right, well, let's get to it.
My side first. Hi,
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 I'm Amanda. Hi.
Jared.
Jensen.
Thank you.
Loud and swing.
And I was wondering, obviously Sam and Dean probably aren't scared by a lot of horror movies because they know like the truth about them and how stupid some of them are. But if you had to pick one that you think would genuinely scare your character, what would it be?
I was wondering the same thing. Thank you, Amanda.
You're welcome.
She's like, wait, what?
Yeah, I was
What
thinking
about it? What about it?
The clown movie, It.
What about it?
Wh-
Yeah. But it, circa 19, whatever the first one came out.
Yeah.
Listen, obviously, Sam Winchester would not be a fan of Pennywise.
Yeah.
Whether it was the originals or the current one. It would be scary. I think he and I both agree behind the cameras that The Shining is pretty scary. Get Out got me a little uneasy. What was the one that we watched? The Strangers or The Neighbors or the Paper Bag People? Strangers was also scary. What's your?
But she's asking what scary movie would frighten your character, and I think we all know the answer to that. That's Frozen.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody can have that kind of hair.
You're right. I think Sam wouldn't like it. Sam wouldn't like it. I mean, there are a lot of things he would like, but he wouldn't like it. Right? That was amazing.
Funny enough, we have just finished an episode where we deal with one of Dean's favorite horror movie characters. And it brings into light all those other movie icons. I don't know that there's a horror movie that Dean wouldn't like. I do like that answer. I think Twilight would be his biggest.
What would Dean say if he watched My Bloody Valentine?
Yeah.
Awesome. He'd be like, that's in 3D, man.
It's right. It just flew.
It just flew right at me.
For those who haven't heard this story, when My Bloody Valentine came out, Kerr was in town. For what? What was he in town?
I don't know.
Whatever it was. Kerr, who co-starred in My Bloody Valentine.
Kerr Smith.
Yeah, the 3D version. He was in town, and Jensen and I both had like an early wrap from set. And so I guess Jensen called Kerr and was like, hey, let's go watch the movie. It could be cool. Kerr's like, yeah, good idea, but we should probably walk in 5 minutes late. And so I show up, and it's me and Jensen and Kerr. And I'm not in the movie, but Jensen and Kerr are obviously the two lead characters in the movie. And we, kind of like decide to wait until the movie is 5-10 minutes into it to walk in when everybody's already sitting down with their 3D glasses and stuff. And it occurred to me later that some of the people behind us must have thought they were the best glasses of all time. It's like they're sitting right in front of me. Like, as we're like, excuse me, sorry. It occurred to me like the people behind us must have been like, these 3D goggles, it's like Jensen and Kerr are in the room with me.
And at the very end, if they hadn't seen before, at the very end, when it got revealed that it was me, I just did this. Go, 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 go.
And everybody threw up a little bit in their mouth.
Yeah. But seriously, though, if you've never starred in a movie and then gone to watch it in the theater while it's playing, I suggest doing that.
It's a good thing to do.
It's very fun.
Thank you, Amanda.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Hello.
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 Jared, I just wanted to say thank you for your Always Keep Fighting campaign.
It's not mine.
Awesome. And
it is not mine. It is ours. So thank you back.
Well, thank you very much. And I was just wondering if you could say hi to my friend Summer for me, please.
Say it again.
Can you say hi to my friend Summer for me, please?
I can, but
Hi,
may
Summer,
I?
for me, please.
I think that's it.
Of course I can.
Will you say hi to...
Yes. Hi, Summer
Summer
Colton,
for me,
please. I got Summer. I didn't get the last three names. Colton, please? Formula, please. Hi, Summer, for me, please.
It's an interesting last name. Scandinavian? Is that a last... No?
German?
German?
Her name is Summer Stevens.
All right, pick a name.
I'm really nervous. Leave me alone, okay?
She just got married. It was for me, please.
Just then. What is your question?
That was actually it.
Great. This is going well.
Hi, Summer, for me, please.
I'm sorry, Summer.
Stevens, or for me, please. Hi.
Hi.
Hi, my name's Donna.
Hi, Donna.
Hi.
I'm Jared.
I really wasn't expecting to be up here, so the only thing I can think of is that I'm nervous, and how do you guys get over being shaky and nervous?
We don't. We just grab the microphone and start talking gibberish.
There we go.
Did you meet Mrs. For Me, please? Or Ms.
sorry?
Mr.? Welcome. Well, you got the mic, girl, so whatever you want to say, whatever you want to yell at Jensen is welcome here, yeah? Whatever you want to. He'll take his clothes off.
I'm sorry, I really don't know what to say. You guys are great. I know.
Did you have a question, or was the question how do we deal with
How do you deal with
getting nervous and
Yes.
anxiety and getting dealing with that? Good question. I think we all have tricks that we use. I know, breathing deep has certainly helped me, and also just getting up and doing whatever it is that makes me nervous or hesitant to do it. I find it better to just face it head on, and that's how I roll.
Yeah. And is this your first con?
Yes.
Awesome. It is not our first con, and it took me a while to learn this, but I'll offer tricks of the trade. It's nerve-wracking for you to look that way and for us to look this way until you realize that every person in here is part of your SPN family, and they love you as much as you love them. So
Thank you.
we all got your back. We've all been there, whether you're in the audience or on the stage. We've all been there feeling weird and awkward and out of place. But you're surrounded by people who love you. So welcome. Good to meet you.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi,
Hi.
my name's Kellen. This is actually my first convention.
Welcome.
And my question is, in which season do you think Sam had the best hair?
I feel like we should both answer that.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think I can
8.
answer that.
Was that the long, long hair?
Am I crazy? Is this a debate? He's had the same freaking haircut for 13 years.
Hey, take it easy.
What am I missing here?
Take it easy.
He had a beard for a half a minute at the beginning of the season. Thank God he got rid of that. His hair's never changed.
My favorite. My favorite.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
My favorite overall hair above the neck of Sam's.
Do you need to
Oh,
point
wait a
that
second.
out?
I'm saying, like, there's hair all over the place. Arms and legs. I don't think here nor there about that. But, that having been said, I think my favorite hair of Sam's of all time was episodes 1, 2, and 3 of season 14. Eyebrow hair, nose hair. One time I did walk back to my trailer after shooting a few scenes, and I was like, what in the... And there was a big nose hair sticking out. Y'all probably saw that episode, yeah? It was good.
Well, when you came back after we'd worked together for a couple hours and you went to your trailer and you saw that you came back, I was like, damn, he found it.
What was your favorite Sam hair?
Well, you got really specific with episodes, but my favorite Sam hair was just in season 9.
Thank you.
I think that's when it really began to take shape.
Well, you wouldn't answer my question.
What am I missing here?
Just the length changes. It goes like below his shoulders in season 8, and then at season 9, it just is right at his shoulders.
Is this like one of those things where I'm like, oh, hey, honey, did you change the color of your hair? She's like, yeah, 6 months ago. I'm like,
Don't call me honey. Which
was it below your shoulders at one point?
Don't yell at me in front of my friends.
I'm so confused.
He always tells me it's like staring into the sun, so he doesn't see the hair. Which episode of season 9? Was that Gadriel? Which was season 9 about? Gadriel?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Are you sure?
Oh, well, he wasn't Sam. He was Gadriel. You didn't say, what's your favorite Gadriel haircut? I would have said season 9 when he had his hair below his shoulders.
I'll go back and watch it, and I'll show Jensen some more season 9.
Thank you.
It's not below his shoulders. It's like below his ears, maybe.
That is long.
Dude, you do look kind of like a romance novel cover there.
That's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Thank you so much for your question.
Thank you.
On the novel cover.
That was long hair.
That was, yeah, I don't remember
That was long. Whose favorite was season 8? I heard some season 8 favorites of it. No shit. All right.
What season was your favorite Dean haircut?
By the way,
That's a trick question. It's the same haircut.
no, dude. They're all the same 10.
Okay, Demon Dean was technically a different character. I mean, it was like a variation of Dean. Yeah, it was. It was Demon Dean. It was. All right. I don't know. This is me when I get sit down in the hair chair to get the hair did. This is me. Okay, Jensen, you're done. All right.
Some smut magazines. Thank you so much for your questions. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Hi, how are you?
Good. Hi, how are you?
My name is Mary, and I'm 11 years old, and I am a really big fan of you guys.
No way.
My question...
When did you, Mary, sorry to interrupt. When did you start watching the show? We have some officials from Child Protective Services here. Is your mom or dad here right now?
Yes.
Yes.
I started watching it about a year ago.
Okay. How many episodes have you seen?
Each one.
That's some strong education right there.
I will say
I'm
this.
serious.
This might mean nothing to you now, but the fact that you said each one instead of everyone touches my heart. I really like that. Each one. Beautiful.
What is your question,
verbiage?
My question is, do you think they will bring John Winchester back in this next season?
That's a very good question. Thank you, Mary. I know that they have tried to find specific ways to bring that character back somehow. It's a little tricky for a number of reasons. One, to make it make sense for the story, to bring the character back and have it be worthwhile. Two, the lovely human being that plays John Winchester.
One of the.
Is the what?
One of.
Oh, well, Yes.
They're both working on other projects.
But yes, Jeffrey specifically is he's a hard man to lock down because he's very, very busy and he's working on other TV shows and
As
movies.
is Matt.
And so yeah, so it might never say never, but it's been difficult to this point. So I hope he does come back.
I'm going to go a bit esoteric and say that in some sense, John Winchester is there in every episode, in that mainly we see the fruits of his struggles and trials and tribulations in the way Dean treats people, in the way Sam treats people, in the way they've taken Cass under their wing and Jack under their wing. So just like we've all probably, a lot of us on stage and in the audience have lost people before, and even if they can't come back maybe tangibly or corporeally, they're still kind of there in everything we say and do and the way we treat other people. So I think John's always kind of there, even if we don't get Jeff or Matt to come share a stage with us. Thank you, Mary.
Okay, thank you.
Hi. I'm Shelley from New York, and this is my first convention.
Welcome, Shelley.
Thank you. And I wanted to ask you, like, when you get really old and the show is over.
Like season 12? Was that season 9 or 10?
42. Have you guys thought, I know you're really good friends. Season 42. Okay.
Yeah, no, I got it. Quit saying that. Enough. Don't kick us when we're down.
I know that you guys are friends. Have you thought about how life will be different after Supernatural?
Get her! New York City. Grab a rope. Paste picante sauce.
Well, yeah, there was a time years ago when I thought about, oh, what's going to happen after the show's over? I don't think about that anymore because it's never going to end. However, if it does, for whatever reason, I'd kind of like to not have a plan. Might be ending sooner than we think.
And does Baby go to the Smithsonian?
No. If you mean my garage, yes.
Yeah.
They can try and take it. Yeah, I honestly, I haven't given it much thought, nor do I try to think about it because I don't want to assume anything. I just kind of, I'll roll with it, and when that day comes, we'll see what happens. It'll just be like opening a whole new door to a whole new world. I don't know what it's going to involve, but it'll be new, and it'll be weird, but
It's going to be a difficult, when it does end, not to be Debbie Downer, but it's going to be very difficult. I think it'll be difficult for you guys. It'll be difficult for us too, possibly even more so, because it's possible, though arguable, I guess, that we probably spend more hours with this show than y'all do, just because we do 14 to 16-hour days, 5 days a week. I hear you. I agree.
Actually, I'm going to say if Mary watched all of these episodes in the last year and a half, she's probably spent more time with the show than we have.
Yes, true. Yeah, with exception. Yeah, it'll be different. It'll be weird. I very much. We had a director who came, Amin, who's amazing, Amin Kadrali, and he's an amazing guy, an amazing director, kind man, very intelligent, and he was talking about how he was so excited to see his family that he hadn't seen them in like 10 days. And we were like, yeah, buddy, that's us. We see our family, 4 days a month. So, and that's difficult. We're committed to these characters and their storylines, but one of these days, I hope I get to look at all you guys and say, I'm proud of the dad I am. So we'll cross that bridge when it comes. But
Thank you.
thank you, Shelley. Welcome to the family. Hi.
Hi. So I kind of feel bad because my friend Katie is the super fan, and I only watched the show with her between
Thanks a bunch.
classes.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a great show to watch between classes.
How long do you have between classes?
It's a great show to watch when you can't sleep and need something to put you down.
When you lose a bet, it's a great show to watch. How long do you have between classes? Isn't it like 10 minutes to walk to a different class? Are you
No,
speed
it's
reader?
college student, so we started
I
watching
never went to
last year.
college. I don't know.
So our classes were almost exactly like 40 minutes between each other, and we go to a small women's college. So it's like,
Very cool.
It's like 10-minute walk to class. So it was
So 10 minutes at a time.
Is that your other classmate?
no,
When you mean small women's college, you mean really small.
really, it's kind of small, I think.
So it would be just enough time to sit down, find a spot, and watch an episode?
Yeah.
If you had nothing better to do.
I mean, she's like super obsessed, and I told her I'd come with her. Like the whole time, she just talked about taking like a selfie with your bodyguard.
She sounds badass.
She is.
Let's be clear.
But yeah, she was too nervous. I guess yesterday she saw him, and she was too nervous to ask him for a selfie. So, Katie, putting you on the spot.
Saw who?
The bodyguard, Cliff.
Oh.
Cliff. That's his name.
Yeah, if that is his name. I don't.
I don't know. I've
Nobody
learned to
knows.
tune her out some.
Hey, where is Katie?
Can Katie take a picture?
Hey guys,
with
can
him?
you get him out of here?
Where is Katie? Katie, get over here.
We're gonna make this happen right now. Where's your phone? Do you have a phone? You left it.
Do you have a phone? Cliffy, do you mind taking a quick selfie? Back off, Katie. Back off, Katie. I am photobombing the shit out of this. Thanks, Katie. By the way, I don't know if y'all can see. Where's the camera? She's in a headlock. Look at that. That's awesome. Where is the camera? Katie, don't fight. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. I'm just gonna. Thanks, darling. Thanks, Livy.
Hey guys,
Awesome.
Steve from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
No, I'm Jared from Texas.
Okay. First convention, and
Well-
I have been here since Thursday morning, doing all types of stuff.
You lost a bet, didn't you?
No.
Is
I
Katie
won
your
the bet.
friend too?
That's awesome, man. Have you had a good time so far?
I've had a blast.
That's great.
Yes, I've had a blast.
Awesome.
You didn't
love
you
to
didn't-
hear that.
You didn't get fired or anything for being here since Thursday, right?
You're not in trouble.
Next question.
Not
Next
in trouble
question.
at work, family,
No.
friends. You're doing okay.
Awesome.
Work encouraged me to come here.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So my question, congratulations, because back in June, the city of Austin, I guess, gave you a key or recognized it as Supernatural Day. So my question is, in June of 2019, is there going to be a weekend-long party, Supernatural style, down in Austin?
Sounds like there is now.
Okay, good. Because I know pretty much you got the Charlotte people coming down to it.
Sweet. Yeah, I don't know. We haven't thought about that, but thanks for planting the seed.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's what your fans are for.
That's right.
Thanks, brother. We'll give it a. I have a. Well, this is like my dream. After season 3 or 4 or something, we have some cool theaters down in Austin, like Alamo Draft House and iPic. I guess you'll have that up here. But I had a dream to one day, not a dream. I had this fantasy about like one day sitting down and watching every single episode. This is when we had like 60 episodes, not 300 plus. But that would be fun, and I'd like to do that in Austin. Maybe we'll do like a fan tally of the best 10 to 15 episodes and figure out a way to watch them together. I'd love that. I would love that.
I actually binge watched all summer, all 13 seasons, and I finished up last Sunday.
Get out of here.
No.
Wait, how long did that take you?
It was 13 weeks. 13 weeks for each season.
Crap. That's amazing. So like 3 or 4 per day for 13 weeks.
Wow. That's awesome, man.
Absolutely.
All right, my turn for a question. What are your 3 favorites?
Episodes?
Yeah?
By far, number 1 is The Third Man because of the first 5 minutes.
Which one was the first 5 minutes? That's when you were almost like a dad, right? He doesn't know.
Third Man is season 6.
Yeah.
Episode 3.
And there's a baby that's a...
No.
You don't know.
I do. It's like you're playing in a crib, right? Isn't? Oh, yeah. Yeah, was that first 5 minutes? I'm like doing some pull-ups.
Yes. Please.
That's a good choice. What's number 2?
Number 2 is Heart.
Okay.
And
which 5 minutes of that?
The whole season. Or the whole episode.
Yeah, it's a good episode.
The third one, I think it's called The French, The French Mistake.
The what? French Mistake. French Mistake.
The French Mistake.
Yeah, that was good. Awesome. Thank you.
I'm sorry, what show are you guys talking about?
Those will have to be 3 that we screen. Thank you so much, brother. Welcome to the family.
Thank you.
Doing pull-ups.
I used to be able to do pull-ups.
I know why I don't know. Remember that? I purposefully didn't watch it.
I used to be able to do pull-ups.
You used to.
8 years ago.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Carly. I'm just enjoying your side conversations. It's awesome.
You're awesome.
Thank you. Dang. Okay. A few hours ago, I didn't think I could even be taking a picture with you, let alone talking to you. So this is amazing. This is a highlight of my summer. Correction of my life. So thank you for this.
Thanks, Carly. Where are you from?
I am from Raleigh. Originally from Florida, though, Boynton Beach.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, which beach? Boynton Beach?
Yes.
Okay.
Come on, Mom.
Hey, take it easy. Take it easy.
So, my question today is, what is your craziest fan encounter? Because I noticed when we were taking pictures, there's some very specific rules, you know. No asking to pick you up, no kissing, no stripping, you know, just the usual.
Someone just said no groping.
Yeah, that's another one.
I'm fairly certain that all of those were derived from mishaps of them actually happening.
The licking, one time we were licked. The stripping, one time somebody stripped. The kissing, no, I'm just kidding. I'm not sure.
The picking up, one time someone fell.
Well,
yeah, so it becomes like some of those things are a liability. But also there have been some liberties taken with some of those things, which is why they just say, you know what, we'll just blanket and not do it.
You know what else, by and large, and kudos to Creation and the volunteers for making this happen in a weekend like this, but I think the majority of the reasons that because they're not our rules, I don't know what the rules are, but I think the reason they came into play is because we worked on Friday into Saturday morning. We work tomorrow at 6 a.m. And so it's more of a time thing to where, if we picked up 600 people, we wouldn't get a chance to meet everybody. You know what I mean? I think it literally is like, hey, y'all.
And we'd be walking like this the next day.
Yeah.
Which I already walk like that, so it's.
Yeah, but y'all are so supportive. Like, I never thought we'd come to Charlotte and see 1,000+ people coming to say, hey. I think what it boils down to is if we picked up 1,000 people, we'd be here till Wednesday, which I would love to, but then the show would get canceled because we wouldn't be filming. So it's more about just making sure we get a chance to have some FaceTime with all you guys and send some love and receive some love.
Is there something that you wanted to do that you did not get to do?
Grope or strip or...
I really didn't get to talk to you, so this is like it pretty much. We were rushed in and out. I was freaking out. I cried afterwards. Thank you.
One of the rules is no crying afterwards. So
I broke every rule.
We're gonna have a talk.
But still didn't answer my question. Craziest encounter with the fan.
This one right now, actually.
Well, I have one more request because all my friends are very jealous.
So you have
today.
4 more requests?
4 more, yeah. Can I have a selfie with y'all? Would that be okay? No?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
This magic lives here.
You're going to get attacked.
Come at me.
So you might want to take off now to get a head start.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Hey, thank you for being here. Hope to see you again.
Yeah, welcome.
Oh, we're coming.
Hi. Hi, guys.
Hi there.
Hi.
I didn't die, by the way.
Good. That's a good start.
I was started on your show by my kids, apparently. They thought I needed to watch it. There they are, obviously.
Do you have 3 kids?
I have so many more. I've raised half of the world. They're not blood,
are you part
but
spider?
Yeah, no, I have. When
are you
they
Irish
get older,
Catholic?
They just come to your house and live there and eat your food and drink all your drinks.
Can I come over?
Sure. Sure. You're both welcome. I'm sure they'll agree. We live in Naples, Florida, but we used to live here in Mooresville, North Carolina.
You know the translation of Naples? And never mind.
I graduated from Naples High School, so that's like home for me. My question is about your charity. I know that you do a lot of great work, but my interest in your work with veterans is keen, like PTSD.
Are you a veteran as well?
I actually am a daughter of a veteran. I'm seeing a veteran, and my daughter plans to be in the military. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I just want to know exactly how you're helping out with that.
How we're helping out with veterans?
With, the issues of depression, PTSD, things like that.
Got it. We've done some work with different organizations that benefit veterans over the years. I know, personally at the brewery that I own in Austin,
I wish they were here this weekend, actually.
We've hired a few, and they're amazing, and we give discounts to veterans there. So, but yeah, I mean, there's certainly not. We certainly haven't done enough to call it quits. I mean, there's always stuff to be done for those fine men and women.
I'll volunteer to help around in the state of Florida. I'm serious. I'm a public relations person. I'll do it.
Well, look, we continue to look for ways to give back as much as we possibly can because of what you guys give us, and throughout the year, we truly do get energized and fueled up by seeing you all and being a part of this fandom. So when we can consolidate our efforts and put it towards things, we try to. Veterans are certainly high on the list of things that we target. So thank you for your father's service and to your future's daughter's service, and that's pretty cool.
One of them is perplexed about your new picture on Instagram. You might want to explain that to her.
Perplexed. Oh.
Oh yeah, I don't know. It's just a cool, mannequin standing there.
Why does everything have to have an underlying meaning to it? Why can't I just walk up and be like, this looks cool? In fact, I was the voice of this guy in a movie.
The Red Hood is a lot taller in person.
It's an animated character.
Well, in person, he was pretty tall.
That was a mannequin.
He was pretty awesome.
Yeah, he was pretty awesome.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, my name's Michelle. This is my first con. I'm so
Where
excited.
are you from, Michelle?
Darlington, South Carolina. Yay.
Did you say Darlington?
Darlington.
That's amazing. She would be from Darlington. That's a great...
Thank
Hey,
you.
darling.
She's a darling from Darlington.
Oh.
What's it gonna be, darling?
So I want to say, I want you to say hi to my husband. He's here with me today. He's been my best friend since we were 12 years old.
Where is he?
He's over there.
What's his name?
Corey.
Where are you at, Corey?
Hey, Corey.
What's up, brother?
Congratulations. She seems darling.
She seems Darlington. Sorry. Was it worth a shot? Congrats, man. He's like, huh? Hi.
Hi. So he's a huge Star Trek fan, and he likes your show too. So my question is kind of
Which
for
Star
him.
Trek?
All of them.
But mainly, which Star Trek? Corey.
Next generation.
Okay. All right. You can stay.
He's like, next gen, Star Trek. I don't even know why I'm here.
She lied to me. She said Patrick Stewart would be here.
Okay, so my question is...
That ain't a Klingon.
Both for you and your
That's
character.
a toupee.
Sorry.
Both for you and your characters, Captain Kirk or Captain Picard?
Oh, I'm going Captain Kirk because I am very much an overactor, like my boy Shatner. So, just kidding. I hope this finds the way to his Twitter because I'm. What's up, Shat? Miss you, buddy. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Kirk. I gotta go Kirk because I am an original 63 episode Star Trek kind of guy. Nothing against Next Gen, but I am I'm a Captain Kirker. There's something on the wing. Something.
I'm Captain. What was the second one? Yeah,
Captain
I'm a
Kirk or
Captain
Captain
America guy.
That wasn't one of the choices. You cheated. Which one are you, Michelle?
Me?
Yeah.
I like Worf.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you for your
You like
question.
wars?
Worf. I'll explain later.
Yeah, I don't understand what y'all are talking about.
Thank you. And
Thank you.
Thank you, Corey.
Hi.
Hi.
So you guys obviously are fantastic actors and have had a huge influence on crafting.
Don't stop now. I mean,
Yeah, I'll keep going. A huge influence on crafting the characters that you play and really making Sam and Dean who they are over the years. But I'm just curious if at any time over the last 13 years there were any feedback from directors or your castmates or anything that you felt influenced how you chose to take the character or play the character in any way that helped build that where the characters have become in addition to your own input.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you for the question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it's the development of both of these characters has certainly been a collaborative effort for the past 13 years. We've certainly had a healthy hand in, directing them to going certain ways. But I will, there's a laundry list of examples that I could say of like, oh, well, this director gave me this little pearl, or, this actor, the way that relationship made me play the character this way. But let me switch gears a bit and talk to you about a character that I had some difficulty with, which is Michael, and give somebody who I hope is not backstage and can hear me, give him a little credit. The second episode this season was directed by Mr. Spade himself. Yeah, all right, don't get your hopes up. It's probably not going to be that great. That being said, I was still struggling with kind of finding Michael and how I wanted to really play him, and maybe I was doing okay, but I just wasn't super confident in my delivery just yet because I'd only had really one episode to play him. And I leaned into Spade a little bit and said, "Hey, man, just watch my back. Like you know me, and you know how I've played Dean, and you know these characters, you know the show. Help me craft this guy the way that I want him to be crafted." And he gave me some really helpful pointers and feedback throughout that episode that I think really got me into a groove with the character. And I'm not sure I could have done that by myself. So I will say that those kind of collaborative efforts do truly still exist on set, and that's pretty cool after 13 seasons. Yeah, it was too bad that Spate wasn't directing the alternate universe Castiel and could have told Misha not to do what he did, which I think would have been a benefit to us all. But you can't win them all.
I love messing with Misha. So I think for me, I'm going to go way. Ackles was kind of very current with something very legit. I'm going to go back to the very, very, very beginning. And literally, I think when I was talking with Kripke or David Nutter or something during the pilot, and, having come from Gilmore Girls, that was based... Woo! Ah! Yeah! It's okay. It's okay. No, but it was very much based in reality. So part of who I was as the original Dean. Woo! Just kidding. No, but I think I sort of reacted to Supernatural as maybe my character or any human being on the planet would have reacted to such things. In that I was sort of, when I had the lines about, like, when Dad told me when I said I was scared of the thing under my bed, Dad gave me a gun. I was a little bit too fantastical with it, as if it was bizarre. And one of the best things, I think it was Kripke, was like, this isn't weird to you. You're complaining about it, but it's not weird. And I sort of thought about it, and I was like, but it is weird. And so I did it again, and he's like, you know what? You're being honest. You you're treating this as somebody in the audience would treat this. But remember, you've been dealing with the extraordinary and the extraterrestrial and the supernatural for all of your life. This isn't weird to you. You're just telling somebody like traffic sucked. Like treat it with, so he helped me get into this world that Sam and Dean live in, that, you know, when Dean says Dad's on a hunting trip, he doesn't have to go like, Dad's on a hunting trip. It's just understood, you know. It's this world that we live in where that's our parlance.
Which is funny because that's how I played it the first take.
Yeah, Sam, Dad's
so Dad's on a
hunting. So,
you know what I'm saying? You know, no, this is not the way I should. Copy that. Thank you.
Just tone it down. No, but Kripke and Nutter helped me commit to a world where I think we're all here today because we all can sink ourselves into that world. It took me a moment to really go like, okay, I'm just going to, you know, the way Sam says my hamburger sucked is the same way he'd say like, man, that Rougarou took a while to kill. It's not like, the Rougarou, did you hear about this? So it wasn't, he made it more my reality. He told me like, listen, this is Sam's reality. This is Dean's reality. This isn't some bizarre thing that happened. This is his day-to-day. And so that helped me get to a place where it was just reality. It gave history. It gave history to Sam. And I think Jensen was probably already there as Dean. But I had a difficult time committing to, okay, Sam knows what this is. This isn't Sam going like, there was a ghost in my trailer. I was like, oh, yeah, I saw a ghost and I took care of it. And like, so it was it certainly helped me commit to the world that is supernatural.
Well, and to be fair, you know, he didn't have the experience of dealing with supernatural elements on, what was it? Gilmore Girls.
Oh, I know you have a Stars Hollow tattoo. I'm on to you.
Oh, what?
You know.
Gesundheit.
It's
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's the last question.
Is that what time it is?
Yep. It's the last question.
It's the last question, apparently.
It's the very last question.
All right.
It's the last question.
Yeah.
It's the last question.
It's the last question.
It's the last question.
Here we go.
It's the last question.
Yeah, this is it.
It's the last question.
That's all she wrote.
It's the very last question.
We're wrapping it up.
It's the last question.
And she's the one.
Oh! All right. It is our last question, and this is Barb. So, where are you from, Barb?
Philadelphia originally. Now I live in North Carolina.
That's not true. Where are you actually from? I'm just kidding. Oh. That's very true. I believe you. I believe you. Oh, big mistake, Barb. I'll be right.
And there go all your social media accounts. He'll find it.
Quick, distractor.
No. Hey, look over here. Have you met Rob? Why are you telling me the code?
Because I want him to take a picture.
Oh. You can take a picture without having to know the code. See? He figured it out. There you go. Yeah.
No, sir. No.
Nope.
We talked about that and said no.
And he has 3 children.
But his wife has 4.
But his wife has 4. You still got it, buddy. You still got it.
There you go.
I will say this. So ICE means in case of emergency, right? So as I took her phone, Verd, who is her husband, just texted, "Hi, Sam." Hi, Verd.
That's quick. That's really quick.
That's nice.
If I knew the passcode, I'd text you back, so I have to tell you in person. Hi, Verd. No, you don't need to. You don't need to. All right, Barb, what is your question?
Well, I actually have a couple things first. One is I need to let you know that Always Keep Fighting, you launched it the first year, the year that I was having a lot of issues, and it's helped me tremendously. You
Thank you.
The second is, you can be a Star Trek fan and a Supernatural fan at the same time.
Live long and prosper, for those who don't know what LLAP means.
I think she just wanted to show her legs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Barb.
Sorry, Verd. Sorry for grabbing your wife's leg.
And then last but not least, Verd is a science teacher. So we wanted to ask, how are you handling the fires and the smoke up on the sets?
It's actually awful.
Wow, great question.
Great question.
For those who may or may not know, the fires all along the West Coast have made the air quality in Vancouver and the southern part of British Columbia the worst air quality in the world. And it's been pretty tough. I mean, everywhere you go just smells like a campfire.
Yeah. Makes for some cool sunsets, but people are wearing masks and.
Lives in Olympia, Washington, and she actually supervises a maintenance team, and they had to pull the maintenance team in because they couldn't breathe. Yeah. They have them all in masks and everything. It's pretty bad.
I will say that training for a marathon is a great thing to do.
Yeah, bad idea, Jeans.
But we are luckily a storm system came through this weekend, and and it was raining yesterday, and so we're hoping that can kind of clear out some stuff. And British Columbia is known as Supernatural British Columbia. Not kidding. That's their tourism campaign slogan. I don't think it has anything to do with us. I think it's just a supernatural.
No, it was.
That being said,
you can't wink with both eyes. Supernatural.
Yeah, no, because then they get the wink and they get the wink. So right.
Blinking in stereo, Jensen Ackles. Suck it, Jared.
Yep. Well, thank you for that. Yes. Yeah, your phone's now broke. I told you. Yeah. No, seriously, he doesn't need but maybe 7 seconds.
Your phone is shaking.
Hold on, let's do one real photo. Come on, one real photo. I can't get it to work. Give me your camera. I'm going to do an actual photo. Give me the thing. I'm going to do this.
That's because you gave it to me for 30 seconds.
It's broken.
It. I didn't break it, Verd.
All right, here we go. Get together.
Yes, I made it work because I'm undoing his mistakes for 13 years.
There we go. There we go.
Thank you, Barb.
There goes Barb. That was the last question. That was it.
That was the very last question.
Barb's all tatted up.
That was the last question.
That was it.
That was the last question.
That was the last question, ladies and gentlemen.
That was the very last question.
Here we go.
That was the last question.
It was from Barb.
That was the last question.
She's all tatted up.
That was the very last question.
He stole her phone.
That was the last question.
She's fighting with her husband.
That's it.
Good people of Charlotte, North Carolina.
Hold on 1 second. Before you guys go, I got one thing.
Oh,
I got a thing.
One little thing here.
We're a family here, and we like to celebrate birthdays. It's going to be someone's birthday while we're on a little bit of a 2-week hiatus. It's going to be somebody's birthday, and this someone is very important to us. We couldn't do these weekends without him. It's Richard Spade's birthday next week.
Here we go.
I need you here. I need you here. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday, dear Richard Spade. Happy birthday to you. Note to self: don't eat the cake.
No, yeah, it's it burned the entire topping of it. Yeah.
It's burned an R.
Well, that's what happens. That's fantastic because Padalecki had every intention, as you can see, of smashing that thing in my face. And now it'd be branded with a fiery R.
Yeah, now it's like hot oil.
Each candle represents 15 years.
I'm genuinely surprised. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, gentlemen. That's awesome. Appreciate that very much. Very kind of you. And with that, now that you know what you're having for dessert, we're going to cut this into 3,000 small pieces. Ladies and gentlemen, good people of Charlotte, Jensen Ackles and Jared Padalecki.
I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone, but I made up my mind.
Made up his mind, Bobo.
I ain't wasting no more time. Just another heart in need of rescue.
Somebody rescue Bobo's heart.
Waiting on love, sweet charity.
Come on, Charity, chop chop.
But I'm gonna hold on up to my knees, 'cause I know what it means.
Bobo gets it.
To walk alone, lonely street dream. Here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known.
Bobby only knows one road.
Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone.
Bummer for the drifters.
But I made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time.
Thank you, Charlotte, North Carolina. We appreciate y'all being here. Hope to see you again real soon. Thank you very much. Thank you. There they go. Jared and Jensen, literally dropping the mic. I'll get it. And this is the part of the program where Rob and I have to pick up after them.
Yeah.
He's literally, Jared's tossing a Sharpie in a microphone. Good God, man. Did you see, by the way, thank you for the birthday wishes.
Welcome.
It's rare that when somebody surprises you with a birthday cake, suddenly you become the stripper. He's undressing me.
Because he's going to put your face in it?
Well, I assume he's going to smash in my face. So I thought, okay, good, I'll lose the glasses. He's like taking out the ear. He's being kind about it. But then he realized his plan was foiled by the fiery R that would have ruined my visage.
Yeah.
I'm really glad he had a moment of clarity.
Yeah.
Because I swear to Pete, I'm like, I'm going to blow this out. He's going to smash in my face, and I'm going to burn. And that's going to be the order of events here.
But it would have been the letter R in your
It would have been but the way he's going to do it is going to be upside down, so it would have been like a Greek symbol. It would have been like, you'd only see a R if I looked over you like that, which I don't do often.
It would have been like Oopsilon.
Look at that.
Or Psi.
I would have had to change my name to Roop Salon Spade Jr. And I would have no longer been one of North Carolina's founding fathers. But that's not the case. I still am, and you're still here, and we're still here. We're taking a break. And when we come back, two fresh faces you have not seen at all this weekend won't be here. Instead, it'll be crusty old Robin Rich taking the stage for the umpteenth time. We'll be back here in a few minutes, y'all. Regain yourselves.